Hello! Welcome back. This is day 6 of the awesome artist journey of becoming my truest artist self and achieving my full potential. We're back to the phone just because my laptop is in the other room and I don't feel like setting up the webcam because it's almost 2 a.m. and I'm tired. So we'll also probably be talking in more segments and sentences because my brain is falling asleep on me and it's getting hard to string together coherent, fancy sounding, YouTube-worthy sentences. Yes, however, yesterday and the day before that, I was pretty stressed. I put a lot of pressure on myself to do a lot of things at once in not a lot of time. And I thought, oh yeah, I'll throw some rest in there. That was like, there was an intention of rest, but the rest didn't actually happen. Which, made me a little stressed and kind of injured the self-worth, because then it started to get back into the bad old habit where if I'm not doing work, I might as well disappear or blow up or whatever. So, not good. But, I knew it wasn't good, but I didn't know how to get out of it. I think today was the day we got out of it. Because, first off, oh my gosh, it was 7 degrees this morning, and it was dark, and it was cold, and a truck woke me up 2 a.m. last night, so I didn't really have that great of a sleep. But I fought. I went to class. We made it, and it was fun. It was a great day. It was worth it. And I drew 2 strips worth of Miraculous comic. So we are 2 steps closer to another episode coming out at some point. So I did my morning pages, my little journal stuff after class because I sat up in bed at 7 and I got out of bed at 7:45. Because there was some mental warfare going on. It was like, do I get up? It's not really an important class day. It's cold. I had some good excuses to go back to bed, but I didn't. And we are celebrating that. Otherwise, yes, the morning pages. I was writing. I was trying really hard to just write stream of consciousness, which is very chaotic. Usually there was like a little perfectionism in there, a little presentation, like, okay. I start turning in, it starts becoming an essay. I start writing it out like it's homework, and my brain goes off. And it's not as effective as you would want it to be. But I tried really hard not to, and I think it worked. Threw in random thoughts that popped up, no coherency. Just... But that's what's going on in here. It's just up there, so it's more accurate, hopefully, and more genuine, and more authentic, and more effective. So won't go too much into the other journaling stuff because this is still mainly a log for the art improvement, but the whole week 1 of the book thing was the sense of safety, and apparently that's the most important thing to start off with, so I think I'm getting close to that. I think I might have found out what was making it so hard for me to rest, because I am, or I used to be, I guess, one of like the gifted kids in like elementary school, middle school, high school, whatever, so got used to being held back because you gotta wait for the rest of the class to catch up, and you were basically punished for being smart because they just gave you more work to keep you busy because they didn't want to deal with you. So rest felt like restriction. So I've just been resisting that out of spite for years. But now I realized, wait, What do I have to prove? Why am I still trying to prove my worth or my capabilities or like impress some invisible person? Who's gonna be impressed by this? Not me. Pretty sure it's just concerning my friends and family. So yeah, that was a little interesting thought. And then there's a second part to that. Please hold as I try to remember. Or just fall asleep standing up. 'Cause it's late. Alright. My phone ran out of storage real quick, so I had to delete a bunch of stuff. I don't remember my other point. But, long story short, slowly healing perfectionism, getting rid of the workaholic stuff, for real, and learning to rediscover the passions that started this in the first place, because I didn't used to make art to impress people. That wasn't just like, it didn't used to be some sort of value counter. No, I did art because I loved the craft. Yeah, so wrote some positive things, thought about some positive things, thought about my favorite influences, and it just reminded me of like how amazing art is in general, and how amazing it is that I get to be an artist. So we are ending today off on a very happy note, and I watched like 4 episodes of a show today. I chilled, I relaxed. Started to get a little more workaholic-y near the end, because it's always a little voice like, what if this could also be productive for that thing? What if you could just multitask? No. Some spots of time need to just stay as rest. Boredom fuels creativity. All that stuff. I don't know if I have anything else to log today. I know tomorrow I am planning to go to the studio and do some painting, like traditional painting. So that'll be fun. Otherwise though, yeah, I think that's it. Not a lot of like artistic progress today. In fact, I'm really wishing that I had a little more time to doodle, but I'm tired. I'll still draw a little bit, but like I would have preferred having like 3 more hours to just draw. Guess that's tomorrow. Yeah though. That is that. Yeah. I swear something else I thought I was going to say. But it's gone. So you know what? If it's important, I'll remember to say it tomorrow. See you then.